Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kevin Harvick's Brickyard 400 race win from 2003. So let's take a quick look at the box as usual. Got raced version, got a picture of him doing a burnout. Action collectibles, 124 scale stock car. Another picture of him doing a burnout, raced version. Typical stuff. They made 8,352 of this one. 2003, and copyright and such on the bottom. Let's get down to the car itself. Now, right off the bat, doesn't really look like anything special. Looks like an everyday race win, looks kind of clean, oh well. But you'll see in a minute why it's special and very unique, and according to diecast race wins. But let's do a quick 360 of the car as usual. I've always been a fan of these Goodwrench paint schemes, especially when they started to actually try with Harvick. Once they went away from just the like solid, simple stuff and went to like, spikes and a bunch of fun stuff. And now you can see exactly why this diecast is special. But we'll get down to that later. Let's get down to sponsors and such. On the hood you have GM Goodwrench, Chevy, you got 29, and RCR, RCRRacing.com. Down the side you have Dale Earnhardt 3, Goodwrench, Sonic, Safety Clean. You got Snap-on and Sylvania right there. On the C post, you have AC Delco and Team Realtree. And on the B post, you have Coca-Cola, Reese's, Van Camps, and Purdue. On the back, you have Goodwrench.com, number 29, and a Chevy bow tie. And on the deck lid, you have GM Performance Parts, which has actually been brought to my attention. That is inaccurate. The real car said GM Goodwrench Engines, not Performance Parts. So not sure why that happened, but it's not that noticeable. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See that it says GM Goodwrench. There's the engine detail if you would like to see it. Under the deck lid, you get your typical fuel cell and such back there. This is before the age of roof flaps on ARCs, and there's the underside of the car if you would like to see it. So, now let's get down to the part that everyone wants, the damage. See on the front, it's just kind of dirty and dusty. It's really nothing special, but what you would expect from a race win if it's coming across, but the grill is quite dirty. Down the left side, you got a little bit of some dirt up right behind the wheels and, in front of the wheel here. The tires are kind of like filmy. They look a little weird if you have them in person. It's kind of interesting damage. On the back, see, there's a little bit of some dirt and a little bit of some marks and stuff, what you would expect. And then you get to the right rear. Now, this was the first race to win diecast to be produced with damage. And as you can see, they went all out. They tried to get the damage perfectly, even as you can probably see on the underside, there's actually like tire marks, like where the tire was like whipping up and hitting the undersides of the car. I don't even think they do that anymore with the current cars when they're, because they're back to doing burnout damage the last couple years, but I don't think they've even gone this far to make one. That's a very nice touch. They did a really good job on the burnout tire too. You see, it's got a strap that you can use to like whip up the back if you want. It's got the pieces on the outer side where it can hit up and hit the car. This tire, I really like how this tire looks a lot better than some of the tires they do now. But as you can see, it's just the fender is completely torn off, torn up. A bunch of it is cut out. It's even got a tire mark right here. I don't know if that was from another car or that's still from this damage, but you can see they just went all out with the damage on this car. And after this, we didn't see burnout damage again on a car until 2006, when they did it on Denny Hamlin's 2006 Bud Shootout win, which was very minor. And then we didn't see it again until 2014. Or did Dale Jr.'s Richmond win from 2006 have damage? It might have, but either way, 2006 and nothing again until Kevin Harvick's 2014 Charlotte win. But as you can see, this is why this diecast is so special and why everyone wants this diecast, because it is the first diecast and just fantastic damage for any of the people who like that damage. This diecast kind of fluctuates in value, so if you want it, I would say be patient. Because I got this for 35 bucks. One time it's going for 30-40 bucks, then another time it's going for 250 bucks. So be patient. Do not pay the $200 on this car. It is definitely worth your time if you like damage and like good race wins. This is definitely one that you really want for your collection, but don't go crazy about it because that's really not going to get you anywhere. But, like I said, it's a beautiful diecast and a beautiful damage. Maybe someday we'll get a good diecast like this again. I mean, they're doing great damage again on the quarter panels, but I don't think they've done it so far that they're like, I like these tires better, and I think the underside would look cool if they actually mark that up like they did in this car. But oh well. I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Kevin Harvick's 2003 Brickyard 400 win. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.